Yo, what's good people, it's Cactus, and in today's video, I'm going to be making a beat for someone like Dave. He's just dropped his album, We're All Alone in This Together, and it's a sick album, some crazy features on there, and it's made me want to take a little break from drill and go back to UK rap. So Dave is quite versatile, he spits over some UK rap beats, dark ones especially with pianos, and he spits over Afro beats too. But for this one, because he plays keys, I want to do something along them lines. I want to make some kind of dark piano melody, and I don't really want to think about it too much. I just want to jump straight into it and see what I can come up with. But yo, just to let everyone know that the Prick It Volume 4 is coming out on Tuesday, the 3rd of August. So there's less than a week left before it drops, and I'm gassed to drop this one, man. I think it's my best kit yet. There's some crazy sounds in there. It's all the sounds I've been using in my latest videos. And I think you're gonna love this one because it's also coming with a free loop kit. It's gonna be the Woo Loops Volume 2, the all orchestral drill melodies. Some of my best loops I've made yet, which I'm gonna show you on Tuesday. So definitely stay tuned for that, but let's get into the video. Alright, so what I want to do is start with a piano. I'm going to use this one from Contact just because I like the sound of it. And I'm going to start off with the bass notes. So to make that a bit darker, I'm going to double the notes up. And let's build some chords on top of these. Turn these down a little bit. You know what, this is giving me vibes of his song Hangman. If you ever heard Hangman, it's sick. It's giving me them vibes instantly. Yeah, maybe I could actually come down again. So I could have that in the bass note in the second half. So I quite like that because we've got this G carrying all the way through, and I just like the sound of it. So I could maybe get rid of that in this section, and then in here add that variation at the end. Maybe even change that last chord. Yeah, that B actually sounds alright. So I think I'm playing in C minor right here. And C minor doesn't usually have B, but that makes it a harmonic minor. It sounds a little bit darker. I'm going to bring the bass notes down a little bit, randomize the velocity of these top ones, but I want some of the bass notes to be a bit louder. Yeah. I was only strumming the top notes because I wanted the bass notes to just hit quite hard and be quite dark. And you know what, next, I haven't used exhale in a while, but I just want to use a couple things just to accent certain notes. Or just to hit on the downbeat or something. Yeah, maybe just that. Alright, so what I was doing there is a simple ring pattern, so just like a standard trap pattern, and then I'm using this snare as a counter snare, and then with the kick, you'll find that there's quite a lot of kicks, but that just adds to the bounce. That's quite common in UK rap beats. I know Dave in particular doesn't always do that, but I feel like this fits the vibe. So let's have a listen without all the other instruments. So this would be like a verse. I need to add the hi-hat too though. I just want to make sure the bounce is right. I think that's sounding hard. Alright, what I'm thinking with the hi-hats is I definitely want to leave some space in a lot of Dave's tracks. He saves a lot of space for himself to spit because he's a lyricist. I want to have two different ones. So I'm going to have one fast pattern, which is just going to be like a hook or just one part of the verse. And then I'm going to have one slower pattern like this. Stretch these out. And maybe I'm going to take the cat melodies out for now. And maybe I could try third step just to switch up the bounce. Again, just saving a lot of space. And I'm going to make the second pattern later. I might add a bass for now. So I'm thinking 2 basses for this one. I definitely want a synth bass somewhere and an 808 somewhere else. So what I need to do to save room for the bass is cut quite a few of the lows out of the piano, but then when I arrange it, I think I'm gonna automate the EQ, so when the 808 isn't playing, I can bring the bass of the piano back in. Alright, I think I've got the 808 pattern locked down. I can maybe just switch this one up. Alright, cool. So I think I've got enough of this beat now. I've got a few different basses to play with. I might end up creating that second hi-hat pattern, but I don't know. I'm just going to start arranging it. I'll mix it and then show you the outcome. Alright, so I finished mixing and arranging the beat, and I think this one came out sick. I think Dave would kill this one. There's probably a bit more drums than what he'd usually add, but I wanted to add my own sauce to it. So I'm just going to play it and I'll talk you through it. So I'm just starting with the piano, this chord extended, and then love filter. And I just added a snap here. And then we come straight into the verse. And then the kick comes in for the second part. And a cat melody. You notice I chop things quite a bit just to add variation. And then the bridge. The snap again. And then all the energy for the hook. So the second hi-hat pattern. And then the start of the second verse just a little bit different. I took the EQ off here, so then you can hear the bass of the piano. And then I think the rest of it is basically the same. And then the only thing I did for the outro was copy the hook. So I've got the hook here, and then that same bridge, and then the hook just one more time, and it just finishes on the chord. Just a nice way to end it. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope you're feeling the beat. And if you are feeling these switch ups when I take a break from drill, then let me know in the comments and drop a like on the video, because a lot of people comment and say they want different content other than drill, but whenever I do something different, the numbers just aren't the same as the drill ones. But yeah, either way, I think it's good to switch it up. So thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you next time.